welcome to Talk Nerdy to Me. I'm your host, Aubrey. This is my co-host, Adam, and we have our special guest here today, Logan Mikolai. He is a Star Wars fan, and we are talking about Star Wars today, from everything to merchandise, the new movie, trailers, theories, Battlefront, just Star Wars.
Super excited about Star Wars. The movie comes out in just 15 days from now. If you're watching this on the 2nd, and I'm counting it down.
Counting down the days.
Ready for it. We've got the 3 trailers released so far.
Yep.
Kind of the movie's been shrouded in a bit of mystery. Not really sure what the plot or the big twists are gonna be in it yet. So. Yep. It's, just what you get in the trailers, what you got. So what do you think is going to be happening in this new movie? Are there any revelations from the mind of the fanatic in there?
Well, there definitely are some plot points that are pretty easy to figure out from the trailers, especially towards the beginning of the movie. Mm-hmm. Like, there was some behind-the-scenes footage released during Comic-Con where we see Oscar Isaac's character.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the enemy's base, and a stormtrooper is leading him to a prison cell. And I'm pretty sure it's been revealed that stormtrooper is Finn.
Is Finn, yeah. So Poe gets tortured, obviously, by Kylo Ren, and Finn has something to do with it.
And it may be possible that maybe Finn sees that and maybe starts questioning his allegiance.
Yeah. And then later on, I think it's in that same trailer, or maybe it was in the newest trailer that was released, when he lands on the planet, you see the crashed TIE fighter, and Finn takes off his helmet, and I'm assuming that planet is Yaku, or Yaku, however you pronounce that.
Yeah.
The same planet that Ren is on, or not Ren, Rey is on. And then later on, they're still on the same planet. It looks like the same planet anyway. It could be Tatooine for all I know. But he's wearing Poe's jacket. Finn is wearing Poe's leather jacket with the red stripes. So, maybe that's kind of the link, the connection there, how he meets up with Rey or whatever. But did you spot out anything else in the trailers that might? Do you think there's going to be a big twist in there somewhere? Or?
Well, we've barely seen Luke at all.
Right. Well, we've only really heard him, I guess, in the voiceover.
Yeah, we heard the voice, and I'm guessing that the metal claw hand that you see that pats R2 on the head coming from the black cloak is him. Because it's probably the hand he's missing. Yeah. So, I mean, there could be somebody else missing a hand, but honestly.
What I think that now I have heard that maybe the plot of the movie is going to center a little bit of a quest kind of style movie where Rey and Finn come into possession somehow, I'm not sure, of Luke's lightsaber, because obviously we see Finn in the trailer with his lightsaber, and they're trying to get it back to Luke. They're trying to find Luke and give him his lightsaber back, and Kylo Ren is trying to hunt them down and get a lightsaber back, because it was originally Darth Vader's, and he's obviously got some kind of obsession.
A man crush hardcore on Vader.
Bromance going on with Darth Vader. So that would be interesting to see. But, other than that, I would love to see something maybe like, I know it's 30 years later, but how long does it take a lightsaber to fall from the exploding or fall back to a planet
from
after
the
Luke
explosion
gets his arm cut off and it falls down. I think it would be cool to just open up the movie with Luke's frozen hand clutching a lightsaber, just falling down to the planet or something like that.
Could always be possible. They'll just open up with the scene from Empire where he gets his hand cut off.
It would be a good way to establish the continuity of everything.
One of the things that I kind of was wondering about, though, because, Han and Leia have a daughter, and I'm wondering, where the heck is Jaina Solo? Like, where is she?
Well, one thing that LucasArts and Disney did announce that they were doing after the recent Disney acquisition of LucasArts was they are kind of reimagining how the canon of all the stories go. So a lot of the Star Wars expanded universe is being completely thrown out of the canon. So that means like a majority of the novelizations, a lot of the books, some of the comics, stuff like that. But, you know, a lot of the things, the canon is based strictly around the films. And a couple of the books, and Battlefront is right in their canon, takes place in between Revenge of the Sith and The Force Awakens. So that's kind of interesting to me that the game itself is part of the story. You get to experience a little bit of it there.
So let's talk about some of the fan theories that people have come up with as far as the movie goes. Now, as far as Luke being a Sith, there's the theory that he's going to be Kylo Ren's master. And some people are just solely basing their Luke is going to be a Sith because he's wearing a black hood. And it's like, well, if you watch the last Star Wars movie, he wore all black already. Yeah. That's not, I mean, the man likes black. It's classy, whatever. But he could be the Sith because, you know, Jedis wear brown and Sith wears black. It could be a thing, but that's a really loose thread to base your whole fiber on. Now, the clone theory is interesting. If you want to, since that's your jam.
Yeah, one of the theories, one of the crackpot fan theories going around, I guess, is that Kylo Ren is actually a clone of Darth Vader, which isn't that much of a far cry
because of the clone troopers.
Because we've already got a whole army of clone troopers that, you know, are Jango Fett's DNA, so... It wouldn't be that big of a stretch to say that, oh, he's just a younger clone of Anakin Skywalker or something like that.
But it would be a really big letdown, and it would just be like, way to go, Disney. You Disneyed up the Star Wars movie, and you were lazy, and you didn't come up with something better because Disney.
Now, going back to the whole Luke is a Sith master, I like that whole idea.
I do too. Because
in A New Hope, when he's training with Yoda on Dagobah, he takes off before his training is completed, and Yoda says, you should stay here, you should forget about the rebels and what they're doing right now because you need to finish your training, because if you take the quick and easy path like your father, you're going to, that's the path to the dark side. You're going to end up on the dark side. So maybe that was a bit of a portent.
Like
I don't know,
a premonition on Yoda's brilliant behalf.
Yeah.
We do see that scene in the cave where he fights premonition of Darth Vader, and he cuts off his helmet and he sees his face.
His own face.
Which is, you know, obviously a nod to Darth Vader being his father. He is him, but at the same time, it's like, what will Luke become
given
after
the time
events?
span?
Yeah, and maybe he's upset about killing his dad, or, you know, he's angry about it, smoldering with hate.
Who knows?
The dark side boils up or something. I don't know. That would be interesting to see.
So in the new movie, what character are you most looking forward to seeing?
Chewbacca. He's my favorite character.
Chewie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'll be... They have a lot of really interesting new characters kind of added into the story. I mean, obviously, Kylo Ren, because who doesn't love a good new Sith?
Yeah.
I mean, when...
But not... I'm hoping he's not the big baddie. There's got to be a big
There's got to be something worse.
Kylo.
Well, there's always got to be a little bit more mystery. You don't want to reveal all your cards, and I think they're doing a good job of that.
Yeah, I think... they're doing a fantastic job of keeping everything under wraps. Don't know, hardly anything about the movie. It's all speculation at this point. That's why there are so many fan theories out there.
I think Andy Serkis' character is going to be Kylo Ren's leader.
Yeah?
Yeah. And we haven't seen that character at all.
Yeah, what are they calling him? It's
Snoke.
Snoke.
Supreme Leader Snoke.
Speaking of Supreme Leader Snoke, I think the best fan theory that I've heard so far is Jar Jar Binks is back, and he's evil Supreme Leader Snoke.
Jar Jar should have never been a character ever in my own.
So the whole idea behind that is he and Emperor Palpatine, remember this is 30 years later, but he and Emperor Palpatine are both native inhabitants of the planet Naboo. And, their people are seen working together on more than one occasion. The whole idea is maybe Jar Jar Binks is a Galactic Empire turncoat.
Maybe he's not as stupid as we
Palpatine, because he helps him get elected to the Senate.
Yeah.
And he's kind of, core in getting Naboo's support behind Palpatine. So...
if I never saw Jar Jar again, it would be too soon.
Yeah, I hope that it doesn't happen. It was just a great fan theory to read through because it really made me laugh thinking that the big baddie behind Kylo is Jar Jar Binks in disguise.
Oh gosh. All right, so Battlefront, they had a big free open beta test, and you got to participate in it. Did you do the beta?
No, I didn't.
It was one of the biggest betas to date. There were over 9.5 million independent players during the 1 week long beta, which is absolutely incredible. Now that's across all platforms.
Yeah.
But still, that's
and I'm sure the system was crashed many a time.
Yeah, and
that's a lot of people.
I bought the game. I've been playing it as often as I possibly can. It's absolutely awesome, and the fact that it's canon with the rest of the movies and the rest of the story and everything like that, and Battle of Yaku, however you pronounce it, just came out today, so I'm excited to play that as well.
One thing that I think that maybe it's their partnership with Disney, but Star Wars marketing is being a little smarter now, because it used to be that they were mostly just catering to like the guy fans, because Star Wars is a guy thing. Yeah. But Star Wars is not a guy thing, because I'm a girl and I love Star Wars, all the Star Wars things. So they partnered up with CoverGirl and did like the cosmetics. So like right here we have some of the lipsticks and stuff. But I think it's cool that they're trying to reach out to their female fan base too, and they acknowledge it's not just Princess Leia that the girls are into, because in all honesty, most of us just don't care about Princess Leia that much. But it's cool that they're taking an interest in both sides of the market and going, no, this Star Wars is for everyone. It's not just for guys and kids and stuff. It's for all the people.
It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, I mean, you've got this really nice, gorgeous Star Wars themed HP laptop.
And it's mine. It's not his or a guy's. It is my laptop, and I was like, yes, I will betray the Macs, since my MacBook died after 6 years, and I'll go to the dark side with the HP dark side laptop and just like game it up. And
it's the perfect entry into the PC world. This is a machine built for Battlefront.
Yeah.
So
it's like if you have to betray Mac and go PC, that's the only acceptable way.
So I mean, there's the Star Wars comics. The new Darth Vader comics just started coming out, and those are canon as well, and they're pretty interesting, pretty cool. Is there anything else that you've really been attached to or been getting into as far as just gearing up for the big Star Wars premiere?
Yep.
I've just been watching all the trailers and TV spots.
You see the Chinese one that had some alternate footage in it?
Yeah.
Kind of interesting how, it actually seemed like they got a little bit more content than we did.
It seems like they always do. Like all the other countries get like that much more content than we get, and it's like, this movie came from our country. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, content is content. I don't care where it comes from. I'm gonna watch it.
I know, but we should get more content because it came from our country. That's my opinion. It belongs to us, so we should get all of it.
Well, this is going to be a big, huge international release. This is going to smash the box office in America. It's going to smash the box office internationally, and overall, it's just going to be a great experience. I'm so excited for it.
All right, well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. And Logan, thanks for being on the show with us, just hanging out on the couch. I'm Aubrey, this is Adam, and we'll see you later.